Available every Wednesday, it's the Nerd OD podcast, hosted by myself, Dan,
Sean,
Red,
and Dave.
Each week we discuss all the latest and greatest in nerdy news, from movies to music, gaming to gadgets, TV to totally off topic. Whatever you're into, there's something for everyone on the Nerd OD podcast. Just one of the many fine shows from the Nod Network. Listen on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, and wherever else you get podcasts.
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Nerd OD&D with your most fabulous paladin of justice, Frankus Bunty. And I am here with the Dragonborn, Draco Justice.
That's right. Actual justice, not justice like Frank Bunty is justice, a different kind of justice, similar, but also a dragon.
Of course you go for him first, you little bestie.
The whole justice we can no longer trust.
Oh, trust us the justice.
Trust us the justice. So, as you may have just heard, the snarky, snidey Bonarail played by Mr. Sean.
Snarky snidey, how dare you?
Stabby.
That's better. That's better.
And to finish off our little party, we do have Lord Sugar, who is played by Monsieur Dan.
Monsieur, wow. French is quality there, Reg.
Well, you are a lord.
Yes, very true. And of course, save the best till last.
Speaking of which, the gentleman who is going to plunge us to our certain death, we have borrowed him from Summoned Games. It is the Doddy Meister.
I don't think I can kill anyone this week.
Yay. Well,
Wow.
we can try for you.
There's a first.
I'm sure there's something we could do.
Listen, I nearly started a fight with that guy in the bar, so you never know.
Yeah, as soon as they announced the new content for D&D, I was more focused on that than this. I was just like, oh shit, I haven't threatened anyone today. Damn it!
Well, speaking of new content, there's only one way to get to the new content, and that's to regale us a tale of where we are up to right now, sir.
Go up to the old content. You have returned to town. Damn right you have. You have rested, recuperated, showered, bathed, bathed, had breakfast. Your investigation into some of the items you've picked up is going well. You've picked up a few select items and were speaking to... Where's your name, you little shit? Artie Greenoak.
Isn't he that crazy old man?
No, that's Boris.
Alright.
Boris is in the library.
Of course, Boris is a crazy old man.
Yep. I actually put Boris in, like, Boris isn't from this session, he's from loads of different sessions, so don't worry about it.
Is Boris your go-to character that you just, like, do randomly?
No, you guys are in the same campaign that others have run, so Boris is a recurring character. He's got his own story, it says. Artie Greenoak, he's the owner of the Weapons and Armor store, and he is about to tell you some information.
Ooh.
Bonarail, you present him with the dagger and ask him what the marking that has suddenly been revealed to you. He tells you that it's a gentleman by the name of Marcel Christoph Vanders. He is a drow male. He was an expert blacksmith way back. Even when he made a mistake with the items he made, they were still classed as legendary and beautiful in design. He worked with a select group of teams whose names have been stricken from the books, but his work is phenomenal.
Interesting. So this has got value then, is what you're telling me?
It's a key. It opens something.
It's a key. Well, what could it possibly open?
Lock.
Now, stories are that he got involved with some locks, and they worked on traps, a few items, magical renown, some armors, some weapons. There are talks that he did some private work and started creating vaults.
But no specifics as to where.
No. You're not going to announce where you've made a key for, are you?
But it's the key to a vault, is what you're telling me.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Find it.
Okay.
I could sell it on for you. I'm sure there's a collector.
No.
How much do you reckon it would be worth?
I don't think you should sell it.
I'm not selling it. Listen,
Okay, good. Then why does it
asking
matter?
the question.
Then why does it matter?
Because we
I
can
pushed-
kill him in his sleep and then we can sell it on.
I'd ignore the wizard.
Maybe 1,500 gold.
Oh, I mean, that's a lot of gold. Okay.
It is,
I'm
but
not-
think about what is behind this vault.
I'm going to continue to ignore the wizard. I'm not going to sell it. It's fine. Okay, what are we doing, guys?
That the only thing left that we had to do then was to get some doctor or some magic person that's not me to look at Draco to see what's up with him.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. Draco is fine.
Can I ask
You
this?
are all...
Is an apothecary or a some kind of doctor nearby?
You've just been to the apothecary.
Oh yeah, should have asked him really, shouldn't we?
Jasmine.
Oh yeah, Jasmine, of course.
Then let's go back see Jasmine.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
But is there an actual medical science doctor somewhere? Or is it not going to be anything to do with medicine, isn't it? It's all magic.
Yeah, most people will go to a church.
Okay, sounds good. Let's do that. Good
I
suggestion
like
there.
the sound of a church
Yes.
in your palace.
Okay. Okay, there is the Church of Pelor, Church of Heronius, Church of Bokob.
What was the what did we see around the dungeon? Was there anything?
Heronius and
that-
Hexter.
Okay, so Heronius then, right?
Yep.
Go to the
You might
church.
get
of
into a fight
Heronius.
then as well.
I'm staying outside.
No. Coming in.
No.
You have
Okay,
the symbol.
so-
It'll be our only way in, so you need to come with us.
Well, let's see if that's the case first. So let's head to the church. I'm just going to wait around
Right,
the
let me
corner.
just tell you what the others are.
Oh, I thought-
Pelor is the
sorry.
god of sun and light, and Bokob is pretty much a wizard's deity. The deity of wizards, pretty much.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like it would whatever has happened to him, whatever has cursed him or whatever, is going to be to do with something we saw in the dungeon, which was Heronius. So
Okay.
that surely that means that's the best place to go.
Okay, that's fine.
Am I wrong, guys?
I think I'm with you on this one.
Okay, good. Let's do it.
Artie gives you directions, and you follow them to the letter. You get to the Church of Erroneous. Are you hiding the belt, or are you having it plain on display?
I'm not going in. I'm staying outside.
Yeah, but are you having it covered up, or having it on display?
Well, it's under my my cloak. It's always under my cloak.
Always under the cloak.
Mhm.
You come across a large church. Two huge double doors set it up. It seems to go 2 floors up, and you're pretty sure there's a basement or a cellar. Ignore the noise that you hear. Okay. Who's going in?
Oh, I'm definitely going in. I know that one.
Draco will go with Frank.
Well, that's good because it's you we need to talk about. So
Everyone's got this thing like it's some big issue. I ate a pig and fought some people, and you're all like, "Oh, something wrong with Draco."
There's definitely something
he's
wrong
not-
with Draco.
Draco's not. He's not the kind of guy to get edgy about things, but it does feel a bit like he does feel a little bit ganged up on at the minute because like he's bared his soul to you all. You know, he threw himself in to defend and fight for you all, and then he ate a pig, and you're all like, "Well, you must be a fucking demon or some shit." So
Right, hold on. Did you sarcastically just turn around to the group in a sarcastic manner, referring to you as in third person, and admit to eating a pig? Or was that Dave
Well, eating a pig was fairly obvious. They heard the noises. No, that was Dave monologuing what Draco is feeling inside. You know, he feels very much like the people he trusts and was ready to give his life for think that he's something evil because he had pig for breakfast, and he does not feel very nice about that. But
if it helps, the level of disgust I have for you hasn't changed.
the fact that you were disgusted at all when I threw you across a room to save your life, but it's fine. It's fine. Don't
Well,
worry.
that's why everyone to look after you.
Listen,
It's not the
we've
fact
all
that
done
we-
shit.
Yeah, I'm just looking after my best interest for my bestie.
Yeah, which one is it? Your best interest or your bestie? Again, internal. Draco's not vocalizing this stuff. It's very much a case of he's just, he's going through some stuff because he doesn't feel trusted or loved anymore.
I
See,
bought you
Bob-
meat.
It hurts.
Bonroyal is more interested in this key than any of you lot, so no issue here at all.
Sounds fair. But no, it's fine. Draco's going to go with Frank Bunty. See what's said.
Okie dokie. So we will enter the church. Upon our church entering, do we see anybody sort of at the front parapet?
Yes, there are many clergymen and women in the church. There's various, best way to put it, people of different fighting styles. Frank, as you walk in, you can automatically start pinning people down, seeing people with great swords, so they're quite bulky and stocky. But then you see people of the faith, but they're more dexterous in their approach, carrying rapiers on them.
Why are you pinning people down?
I'm just giving examples of what's in there.
Yeah, he didn't actually mean I'm jumping up and pinning them down. It just means I can see and be like boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, pinpoint who's what.
Stop pinning people down.
Well,
People know.
Heronius is one of the deities that's sort of worshipped mainly by paladins anyway, isn't he? So the fact that if I walk in, they'll be able to see that I'm a paladin anyway and be like, oh, he's all right. Am I right? Heronius is a paladin deity?
He's more one of the fighter elements to it, but yeah. Every deity has paladins to it. Even Tiamat's got paladins. And she's a nasty woman.
Okay, fair enough then. So I will walk up to the nearest clergyman person, and I just be like, "Good day. Is it afternoon or morning?"
Which deity are you?
I am. Description. I was literally just looking at who I put.
I've not even wrote it down.
I don't know where it's gone.
Hi, listeners. It's Dottie here again, your resident DM. When you are following a deity, it's good to know who you're following. Because if you forget, that deity is going to kick your ass.
Yeah, I think my ass is prepared to be kicked.
Pick one.
Yeah, Reg. Just pick a random deity. What's the worst that could happen?
Won't hold it against you.
Pick a god, any god.
Okay, so I will go with. It was Moradin who I went for.
Moradin.
That rings a bell. Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Moradin.
That's not wrong.
Because he's the dwarven dude.
Okay. Let me random roll. It's a female. A female dwarf. Interesting.
Excellent. Is it day or night? Sorry. Or morning, sorry.
It's morning going into afternoon.
Okay, so I'll go up to the female dwarf. Walk up and be like, "Good morrow, fine lady."
Reading my child.
I was hoping to try and have a conversation with someone who may be able to soul search and perhaps help my good friend here. Something seems quite astray. And then I just lean in and be like, I think he's got a bit crazy.
That's fine.
It's savage.
You don't know what I'm saying. You can't hear me.
I'll throw a perception check across to come in if you want to roll that.
You know what? Draco doesn't want to hear it.
I need that negativity in my life.
Is there anyone in here, perhaps, that I may be able to have a quiet word with?
I can help.
Oh, excellent.
Obviously, Moradin can't help you. I'm only joking. Come on. Let's take a look at your friend.
I wanted to come to a place of neutral respect, so it didn't feel as though I was pandering to my god every 2 moments with my good friend here, who obviously is not a dwarf and obviously does not follow the path of Moradin.
Without deities, most of us would be lost.
I could not agree more, lady. Could not agree more. Okay. Can we take this somewhere a bit more secluded, please? I don't want him feeling as though he's the on display, so to speak.
That's fine by me. Let me get one of the rooms prepared, and I'll call you over.
Cool. At which point, I'm just going to turn to Draco and be like, hey, I know this probably seems completely out of the blue, and I know you must be worried and a bit concerned about what's going on. I just want you to realise that from the moment we met up until the past 24 hours, I feel like we've had a really strong bond and connection. And throughout this connection, I just feel as though something's gone a bit astray. And I know you want to tell me something, but you can't physically tell me what's wrong. And I feel like this could be our only path to get you back to where you need to be. Do I make sense to you? Do you understand where I'm coming from? It's not a hurtful or a spiteful task we're doing right now. It's just trying to look out for you.
Frank Bunty, your friendship I have always valued. Your trust and your faith in me means more than you could know. So I will follow your lead here. Although I confess, shut up on a rail. Although I'll confess that I don't trust or understand the deities that you worship. I follow justice explicitly, but I'll follow your lead.
I lean in very, very closely so like no one else can hear, and just be like, Erroneous is a dick. Moradin for the win.
Very quietly, Draco repeats, Moradin for the win.
Can we have a look around while we're waiting for this lady and just see if there's anything of interest in this church that we can go and just see what peeps are doing? Or
roll me a perception.
Okay, so my perception is fantastic.
Whoever was knows around can roll perception.
I want to know if there's anyone I can pickpocket.
Are you inside or outside? I was going to ask you this, Bonorail.
I'm inside.
You are inside.
Yeah, I thought you were outside with that.
Oh, Draco's rolled a nat 20 for perception, so 22 nat 20, baby. Hook me up with what I see, daddy boy.
There's about 49 individuals in this church at the minute, Bonorail. 17 additional are clergymen and women.
I turn to Bonorail and just be like, keep your daggers on the inside.
I'll wait. I'll wait until we're leaving in case we have to run.
Sorry, Draco, you rolled really high. What did you get, Frank?
I've decided against it with my -1.
Against it. Sometimes it might work.
I got -1.
Draco, you kind of looking around and you see there's a lot of battle-hardened. Well, there's a few. I'll say a few of them are battle-hardened veterans. You can tell this just because of the gear they're wearing, the battle scars they've got on them. Every now and again, you get a whiff of copper in the air, but you can't pinpoint where it's coming from. Kind of like messes up your senses a little bit as you're trying to pinpoint it. Out of it, there's two individuals who have one stone each of different colours floating above their heads, like in a circular motion. But out of everything, they seem to be chit-chatting, talking about the battles they fought. Nothing really of crazy interest.
Okay. It's just, Draco's just enjoying himself, looking around, seeing what's going on.
Okay. The lady signals you over.
Okay. So walk over and just like, I've never seen this being done before, and I don't know the process of this. How would we go inside checking that he hasn't been
just going to
hijacked?
examine him.
Cool.
Is this your friend? And she points to you, Draco.
That is the one, and then I just sort of put my hand up to Draco and usher him over. And then just stick my hand out to Bonarail. And just be like, just stay.
The signal of behave. All in one gesture, one movement. Stay and behave.
Yeah.
Draco, as you approach, she leans forward and takes your hands in hers, and immediately you feel at ease and at comfort. And she leads you into the room. There's a bench in the middle, and she sits you down on it.
Okay. Draco will allow himself to be guided.
It's entirely up to you if you leave the door open or closed.
I think Draco, he'll sort of look to the door like, should we close the door?
Yeah, I just closed the door.
He starts an examination on you. She looks into your eyes, pulling your eyelids up and down and checking around them. She checks your scales, skin. She pretty much gives you the full works of a physical examination.
Finger up the butt.
Finger up the butt.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
It's my favourite kind.
And then she starts with an incantation, but then she starts asking you questions, asking you as well, Frank, what have you come into contact? Have you ate anything that's unusual? Have you come across anything that's unusual?
I pull a picture out of my pocket. It's like, we got asked to help a farmhand and family in danger in a barnstead where we came across some peculiar monsters and a other plane elf, was it? An elven gentleman from another plane who was guarding the.
I don't want to get involved with them. Okay.
Okay.
Right. They're a pain in the ass. They cost far too much money. Fair enough. I'd rather just deal with this plane than any of us. Anyway, and then she carries on.
And then can I just show the picture and be like, one of the things looked like this.
You seen one of these?
That drawing is terrible and doesn't look like anything I've seen before.
Doesn't look much like what we've seen either.
So have you eaten anything on your travels? Has someone bestowed a spell on you? He's intently looking at you, Draco. She's asking you.
Oh, she's gonna make sorry. I thought she was talking to Frank. Well, I had some bacon earlier today, and it was a pig. I ate a pig earlier. I believe it was freshly slaughtered. It was a pig. I'm not proud of it. What else? I think I ate some jerky in a cave. It was a long day.
Okay, as you're talking and your eyes are roaming around the room as you're trying to check if she's examining you, she's got hold of your chin by this point and trying to look more into your eyes, and then your eyes meet hers, and you see her pupils dilate, and she kind of like takes a little bit of a step back. Have you acquired any magical items along the way?
Well, I found these, and Draco shows his hands and the leather straps that have bound around them.
No, they won't do it. What else have you found? You feel a grip on your chin is tightening up.
Well,
What else have you found? Her demeanor changes from calm and caring to more assertive and abrupt.
I can't believe I'm about to miss an exorcism bloody downstairs. This is so annoying.
Frag, you also notice her demeanor and stature has changed to one of calm to poised and ready.
Forgive me, I'm just consulting my details here. There
was the book, wasn't there? Didn't you? Were you the one that read from the book?
That's it. Sorry, I was going through my notes because I have notes here, Dottie, from when we spoke about it, but it wasn't not what triggered whatever was happening, just what was going on. So I'm like, what was I doing? What happened? Yes, thank you, Dan. Well, there was apart from these straps, which I have grown quite fond of. There was I found a book that I don't want to say spoke to me, because I'm not a spiritual person per se, and I apologize, as I know everyone else in this building is. But there was a book. I forget what it said, but it felt like it spoke to me. And since then, I perhaps felt a change.
What did the book look like? Give me every detail. What did it feel like?
Shall we assume that Draco tells her all of these things and like do a little crossfade?
Yep.
And how long it is? Because I don't remember what you said. So
7 minutes later, and that was what the book looked like.
It's a very exciting book.
She lets go of your chin, turns to you, Frank, and goes, "He's read the wrong book. Something in the book has bestowed a curse on him. Good luck with that."
Oh shit!
How can we remove this curse?
Elves will do it.
Elves, right? Okay. Do you, as you can tell, we're not from around here. Do you happen to know where we may be able to find these elves?
Let me see what she's got spell-wise. Oh, interesting.
Oh god, what now?
I can help him, but the effect of the curse will be removed. But whatever's there, and she points into your left eye, right there, is going to remain there and eat away at him. So until you find out what that is, your friend's a bit of a lost cause right now.
Right,
I can tell you you've got weeks. I can tell you you've got months. I can flip a coin for you, and you could drop dead by the time it hits the ground. But
so we need an elf, basically.
Yeah, and we need an elf now.
no, I can help. She said I can help, not an elf. I can help.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay. So if we can help restore just a part of him while we try and figure out how we remove this thing, and then look at. But is Bonarail? No, he's not with us, is he? Is she? Sorry.
She.
So I was going to say, just keep your daggers to one side. I know you like eyeballs, but you're not with us. So yeah. So I turned to her and be like, that would be greatly appreciated. And if you could perhaps bestow some knowledge upon who we would be able to speak with in relation towards removing said weird eye person?
For the record, I would quite enjoy keeping my eyes.
Yes, and I want you to keep your eyes. They're one of your best features.
Aww.
Oh my god.
Shut up. We're having a moment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad Bonrail wasn't there for that. She's just had breakfast.
You love it. You love it.
She goes ahead, removes the curse upon you.
Do we know what the curse is? Would she be able to tell us what the actual curse is?
Nope.
No. Right. Okay. Would we need? Can I? In order to remove this, would we need to have the book in our person?
Once you read these books, they disappear. Not every book is meant for everyone. Certain books are meant for set individuals. Like there'd be a book for those that cast arcane spells.
Right. Okay. So, I know I'm asking a lot from you, but could you help aid us in finding a way to actually seek someone out who can help with his eye?
What was that? It's not the eye. There is something there.
Yeah. Like, how would we remove the person without the eye being removed also?
It's a magical effect. It's not the physical concept of the eye. I know there's something there. I can see it.
I know.
Right. Okay. So we need to find another magic user who can remove. Would the dispel magic spell work on said eye and help remove it?
No. Are you staying in town for the next few days? I could do some research.
We can more than happily come back.
Be fine. Give me
Where?
2 days.
We need to go and find that old guy anyway.
Yeah, let's go. We can happily pass 2 days in here, even if we just do some shenanigans.
Sounds fun.
I do enjoy a shenanigan.
Who doesn't enjoy shenanigans? Right, okay, so I thank the lady for helping remove the curse. I'll ask her if there's a donate where the donation tray is in said church, and I'll throw some gold in.
Okay.
For her assistance.
There are some of the lesser clergy men and women, which are easy to spot out. They're the ones with the donation trays.
Draco will drop a gold coin in one as well.
Okay.
What? Why are we laughing at that? Doing a thing.
Drop some Bitcoin into the...
Yeah, no. So literally, as we're discussing, saying how we're going to do some donations, outside of the game, Dave just decided to throw in a Bitcoin on referral scheme on the Slack onto our group.
I'm all about a good crypto pyramid scheme, but that's not important right now.
Well, you're going to be putting in the donation box. I'm going to be taken out of it.
Well, I want my gold coin back then.
Fair enough.
So I think, and then I believe we should just make our way out, and I'll say thank you very much for your time, and we'll see you in 2 days.
Keep an eye on him.
We shall do.
By the way, are you doing anything in between there?
On the way out, I've been eyeing up a guy just by the doorway, and I'm gonna sleight of hand the shit out of him on the way out because he looks rich.
Okay, go for it.
Oh no.
Can we leave before he...
Yeah, we've already walked out the door. It's just...
Right, cool. We've gone. We don't want anything to do with this.
See ya.
10.
He seems oblivious and is in his worried state as he's leaving the church. So you do snag something off him. I'll let you know what that is.
Sweet.
What? You didn't earn that.
I rolled a 3, by the way.
Wow.
So
he rolled a 2. He doesn't have a very good perception.
wow.
Yeah. As you're outside Lord Sugar, you notice that a few of the fighters and followers of Heronius, their eyes and their gaze is kind of drawn to you, more inquisitive than anything. And as they've gone past you, they just turn to normal and they just kind of like shake their heads and kind of like, do I know that person? Do I know something about that guy? And then, nah.
They've seen me on TV.
Yeah, pretty much. And then your friends come and join you at the bottom of the steps.
Yeah, there you are. Will do. I regale to Lord Sugar that what just happened inside.
Okay.
And say we're all right for now. However, we need to come back in 2 days and hopefully we can find out how we can remove the magic and effect.
So I was right. I just want to clear up. I was right. This was the right thing to do. He needed looking at.
I'm not entirely sure what's gone on. I'm happy to receive support from whoever is helping us, but also I don't feel like I've been myself. And if she can help me feel myself, sorry, that was intentional.
Dottie, how much of this is he actually saying? How clear is he being right now? How much does he know what's going on?
He's being very clear.
Okay.
Going on.
Sweet.
It's like you all think I'm on drugs. Draco just rocks around just slurring like, what's going on? I was in a church.
Well, you were.
That'll teach you to read books. Jesus Christ.
Books are for losers.
Hey, he was trying to expand his mind, and he expanded his mind, and apparently other things.
Reg, out of interest, how much gold did you donate? Just for reasons.
Okay, I donated 3 gold.
Okie dokie.
I love how you're putting gold in and I'm taking it out. I'm sure this is going to bite me back on the arse in the future.
As well it should.
Where you guys going?
Cool. So now we've got 2 days to kill.
We need to go and find that old man. So let's go back to the...
We don't need to stay around though, do we, for the 2 days?
No, we just need to come back.
I kind of want to go back to the bar and see whether that guy has bumped into the old man that we were looking for before.
Okie dokie. I'm always up for a drink.
Yeah, Doddy, we're going to go back to the bar, scope that place out.
Okay, you return to the bar. Misty Bank Inn is where you return to. It's coming to the lunchtime rush. Oh no, it'd be it's coming to the end of the lunchtime rush. It's about a third full. People are leaving.
Can we see our friend?
Which one?
The guy who gave me the bouncing knife.
Oh, Gruff.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gruff is there.
I'm gonna go sit next to Gruff.
Okay. He does sigh when you sit down next to him.
What do you know, big man?
I know a lot of things. What do you know, tiny woman?
I asked for that.
Bonorail took that personally.
No, Bonorail loves shit. Bonorail loves shit like that. Have you seen that old man that we talked about earlier?
It's only been a couple of hours.
I know. I really want to talk to him though.
You a man with the ear to the ground, Gruff, or not? A couple hours, you can get so much done.
Yeah. Speaking of which, we've got a few days to kill. Have you got any ideas?
No, I've got my own business to conduct.
Alright, okay.
Shall we go, while we're waiting, shall we go and talk to the king or whatever his name was? I forget his name. Because he was sending us off on those 2 little missions we've done to check that we were worthy. So maybe he's now seen what we've done and he's willing to, give us something a little bit more meaty to get into. We don't have to go and start it immediately, do we? We just need to know what we've got to do next.
Okay.
Okay.
So we head to the town hall.
Laters, Gruff.
Yeah, laters.
Did we collect our reward?
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
it was
good.
Corvix who gave it to you, and he said he needs to speak to you on a more one-to-one basis
Wait, me?
to the group.
All right, good. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. That's right, because we stunk, didn't we? So we went and washed. Okay, yeah, let's go see him.
Well, he's come to see you. As you are
okay.
gathering your things and about to leave the bar, he steps in with a few of his own personal guard.
Brilliant.
He signals to you and signals to Maria, and goes and sits in what would be the bottom right corner.
Okay.
We go and sit with him.
Mosey on over to him.
Okay. So, how's your day been?
Interesting. We've run a few errands. We found out our friend is possessed by some weird book devil. Yeah.
Excellent. Let's deal with the here and now.
Okay.
Right. We interrogated those fine, upstanding gentlemen that you returned.
Oh yeah, those guys.
Oh, those guys, yes. Turns out there is a little hideout underneath this town somewhere. I want you to go find it. I want you to go kill everyone that's in there. Don't want you to bring anyone back.
Always with the killing.
Yeah.
Monorail is visibly excited by this.
Do we know we're on the right side here?
These are more interesting targets of Arteus, so I'd rather you dealt with them quickly and swiftly.
Okay.
Can we ask why they're more interesting? Like, what have they done in order for us to need to destroy them all?
There is a half-dragon leading them, and he's a lot more organised than that rabble of bandits. So that bandits was pretty much a distraction.
I turn to Justice and say, "Isn't he a half dragon?"
Are you okay with this, Draco?
I'm a dragonborn who believes in justice, whose name happens to also be Justice. I'm not sure if I covered this with the officials here.
Yeah, that's true.
my name.
You are
so-
dragonborn. These are half dragons.
We are,
They are.
Like distant cousins.
Distant cousins.
We don't.
They enslaved you.
We don't talk. They're not the good cousins. So you have a good cousin and a bad cousin. You don't talk about the bad cousin because they're under some kind of mischief when they were younger, maybe drugs. They're like those.
I see. So Dan's character is going to be pretty pissed off with these guys.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
It's pretty much if a dragon took humanoid form, had a child with a elf or a human or some other humanoid creature, that's the offspring. That's what they get.
Wait, why am I going to be angry with them?
Why not?
I missed that.
Oh,
don't
Dave's
He meant
character.
Dave.
Sorry.
Oh, Dave.
He meant
all right.
Dave.
Good. Okay.
Well, Draco's going through some stuff, so he's just kind of, he's taking a moment here to process. Like, he's got to go, the half dragons, they're shitbags, but Draco's finding himself and realizing he's got more challenges than he ever knew. But also, he has more friends than he ever knew, and he's on a real journey of discovery here. But also, if they are the enemies of justice, then they are the enemies of Draco Justice. So
Jesus Christ.
shut up. You know my shtick. You know
Yeah,
my
you wish
character's
you had a
whole
stick.
thing. You take eyes. Draco delivers justice-related
Listen,
monologues. Get over
my
it.
my shtick is disapproving of all your shticks.
Enough talking about our shticks. Let's move on.
Yeah, Corvix is
comparing
amazed
sticks
at your
to-
bickering. It's like, fair enough. Okay, So what I want you to do is speak to me and only to me. Ignore Andros. I'm under the impression that he might be in cohorts with Arteus until I find evidence that he is or isn't. I'm treating him that way.
Can we refer to him as Luther from now on?
You can do if you wish, or whatever name you wish to give him.
Because that would make him Luther Andros. That's a niche joke. It's a niche joke, but
Middle name Victor.
Before we crack on with this, we've got a few bits and a few loose ends to tie up. This guy's got a thing in his eye, and we're looking out for an old guy knocking about. So we're going to do that first.
Is this going to take 2 days?
The sooner you get on it, the better.
Yeah.
Well, we've got 23
can we just have
minutes
a
to murder
sidebar,
it.
guys? Can we move away and just discuss it without him hearing us?
Well, I wanted to tell him to see whether he could help us out with either of these two issues. Like whether he knew someone that can get...
Okay, you do that. I'm just going to go off with for a sec with Draco and Frank. I just want to have a quick chat about what's going on.
Okie dokie.
Okay, and I'm going to... Okay, Doddy, I'm going to ask him about the thing that's haunting our friend at the moment, and if he's got any leads on how to resolve that.
You do that first.
He hasn't a clue. It's not his
All right, fair enough.
expertise. He's more of a diplomat.
Got it.
Anything. He does direct you to the churches and the wizard tower.
There's a wizard tower?
Yes. How long have you been here?
Hey, Sugar, there's a wizard tower. You might want to check that out.
Oh yeah, I know. I saw it.
Okay.
I've seen more impressive towers, to be honest.
Ooh, savage.
Okay.
Anyway, you keep him distracted. We'll be right back. Right, guys. I'm concerned, right, that we're just taking orders from this guy. He's telling us go into these caverns, murder everyone there, and don't tell the other ruling guy, the other king. Like, how do we know we're on the right side? Maybe we're Hydra and the other guy's Shield. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm dubious, but at the same time, how are we going to play this? Because if we speak to Andros and advise him of what this gentleman is asking us to do, it can go one or two ways. Either we can get murdered or he's going to get murdered.
Well, we don't necessarily need to go and tell him, but we can always speak to him and sort of put the feelers out and find out, ask him if he's heard about these caverns. And
yeah, because I was going to say my other play was we could send a couple of us down to this town and just have a word with some of the peeps in the town that's underneath this city, and just see what kind of folks they are. And if they're nice enough, and just have a quick chat about, what they get up to on their day to day, who they want to be.
Two of you then.
How about what, sorry?
If you're saying a couple of us go down, what if they are bad guys and they attack? Then there's only two of you.
Then they retreat. We retreat and escape and come back up. Or we shout our code word.
What's the code word?
We're not going to be close enough to hear your code word.
Do we not have like a message or a spell or anything? No one's got it, have they? You need to stop thinking of other.
And even then, it's going to take ages to get down to where you are. I don't know. I'm just concerned we're taking this guy's word for it.
Yeah, that's why.
As soon as he was,
why don't all go down? If we all go down and then we don't attack on the first visit. Think of this as a recce.
Yeah, that I think would be better. I feel like a good non-evil person would not say go there and murder all these people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but a good person who was being voiced entirely by Dottie definitely might.
I think we should go and talk to Luther Andros and not tell him what's going on, but just speak to him, just see what he wants us to do.
Yeah.
God.
That's a good shout.
I'd
See if he
where
mentions
we are.
anything about this.
Yeah, exactly. Don't just be like, oh, we're done with our mission now. What's next?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't
if-
think he
whatever
needs
you do,
to-
don't
what?
go and tell this guy. No
No.
problem. Just give us a minute. We're just going to go and tell that guy and just see what happens.
So right, we go back. We're like, okay, right. Sorry, I was just double checking if we had time to go and do this immediately, but this situation we've got with Draco here is pretty urgent. So we have to sort this out first. So as soon as that's done, there's a good chance we'll go and sort out what you're asking us to do. But we can't leave immediately. We just need a little bit of time, maybe a few hours. But yeah.
Hours, days, that's fine. Weeks is at a push. These are followers of Arteus, so...
Okay. All right, fair enough. I thought you were saying it was urgent, but a couple of days, even better. Brill. Okay, right. Thanks. See ya.
Bye. I'm actually having lunch.
Oh, okay. Enjoy.
Well, we're not, so we're going to just
the belly button is wonderful.
try the pork.
But make sure they cook it first.
Or not. That's how you're feeling.
Oh, that would be a good test, wouldn't it? I bet if he just rips into a uncooked piece of bacon.
A slab of pig.
There's something up with him. Okay. Anyway, right, we'll go then. So we head out then. We need to find where Andros is. Should we try the town hall?
Wait, are we just going to go and do the thing that he asked us not to do?
No, not yet. Oh, what? Oh, you mean in terms of? No, we're not gonna. We're gonna go and talk to him, but we're not gonna mention anything about this. We're just gonna go to him, like, hey, you're the ruler of one of these lands. What is there anything you want us to do? And just, I want to see what he's gonna ask us to do.
Sounds like a bad idea, but okay.
Says the guy who was robbing people in a church.
Yeah, he's there having dinner. He's not gonna know.
Listen, I do what I do. You do what you do. We'll all be fine.
You will all be fine. Right, come on then. So we head to the town hall.
Okay, you head to the town hall.
All right. We speak to the receptionist. Is Arteus in? Not Arteus. What's his name? Andros.
Yes, he's in.
We're all about to die.
Let me just go see if he's available. She goes down the corridor that you remember walking down and quickly returns, says, please head down.
Okay.
You head on down. The door that was on the right is shut. Around. You enter the room. Andros is there. He looks like he's just signing a few documents and bills. There is a couple of personal guards with him.
Greetings and salutations to you, sir.
Good afternoon. It's a very busy day. How may I help you for?
I don't know whether you know. We just, we're just back from our little mission. We went to a farm and took care of some bad people. Really, we killed a sea hag. It was good.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. She was trouble. We took her out.
Did
not for a
you
day.
find out what happened to the guards? I've not seen Korvix yet, so he said briefly he spoke to you. He's been busy all day, so.
Guys, remind me what happened to the guards.
They were pretty much the dredges you fought. The
Okay.
drones.
Yeah, the guards have been turned into mindless beasts, so we had to slay them, unfortunately.
That's no problem. I will send out a
A clean-up crew, mop-up.
cleaning up crew, mop-up crew, just to investigate the area.
Just be aware, be careful though. There's some weird interdimensional beings that seem to be looking after the place, and they have a strange monster underneath the floor in one of the rooms that they don't want anyone to know about. Just FYI.
I then take out the picture.
Yeah, it looks nothing like this. But, you know,
As soon as you say that,
like this.
you catch a glimpse, and Jordis is sat in one of the chairs. He goes, "See, now this is the problem. You keep telling everyone that we exist, or rather you're not.
oh,
Final warning," and then he disappears.
Oh shit!
yeah.
That's brilliant.
Did anyone see that? Did you see him? That guy?
Everyone saw it.
Okay. Right. That's fine.
How did he react?
Now.
How did he react? The guy we're talking to when that happened, Doddy.
Andros.
Yeah.
The colour has gone out of his skin.
So he's not aware of him then either.
He is aware.
He's aware.
Yeah, he's completely aware.
He's not stupid enough to piss them off. Apparently we are.
Although he just has, because he asked us to murder the entire dungeon full of it.
Yes. Anyway, considering that was your final warning, I suggest you shut up.
Okay.
In other news, I'll send a troop out to investigate and do a clean-up.
Can I just ask? Obviously, I can see you were mildly shook up upon his appearance. Have you had any run-ins with him previously?
Oh my god.
You do realise what they do, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
I know they changed my picture to this.
Yeah. Yeah. We know they're terrible artists.
I'm gonna back away because this is. He's just asked us to not talk about them, and you're still talking about them. So Bonerail backs away a little bit.
Okay, you back up a bit. You see a spectral hand close the door.
Oh no.
And he takes out a rhomboid device and activates it. Because those are the beings that look after the planes. They want to keep them functioning. They want to keep them going. They can't let let's say a deity or old entity coming back to life, running amok on the lands and destroying them, because that would take thousands of years for us to recuperate. Heaven forbid we'll have to fight titans again.
So he's
Interesting.
Guys?
Is that little thing you just pulled out then? Is that to hide from their view? Can they not see us when you've got that rhomboid device?
I don't know.
Okay. Interesting. And where might we?
It stops normal scrying, so I assume that's what they're using.
Can I buy that off you, please?
No.
Okay.
It is worth asking.
Now we've seen it, that rhomboid device. I'm sure there's got to be somewhere around here that sells magical.
Yeah. We'll head there next.
It's not. What's her name? Jasmine.
Artie is. You know, Artie sells them.
Okay.
All right, cool.
But he's more armors and weapons. Upon your questioning, Andros tells you that the Mage Tower, that would be your best ticket for unique items.
Okay.
Less offensive, defensive.
That's the Wizard Tower that I was saying wasn't impressive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It is.
Cool.
It is spectacular on the inside.
Okay. All right. We'll see.
So I also do want to go to see Artie again because I really want a magical battle axe.
Okay. Right, but the point is we're here. We've dealt with that. You know what's next? What would you like us to do? What do you need?
I'm pretty sure Corvix was meant to come and see you about some information. Once again, I'm meeting him later on. He's going to relay what he's found out from the prisoners with the captain of the guard.
Yeah,
so
we heard he was heading to the pub, so we might head there and see him after this.
He's got time for lunch. That's nice. Running a town, busy.
Fair enough. Just checking. Yeah, we might sort of see the sights of the town. We've heard some good things. We've heard there's like these mysterious tunnels underneath the town and stuff. It sounds wonderful. I'm into my history. Well, I don't know. Someone described it as tunnels, not sewers, but I guess.
I wouldn't go roaming around the sewers a lot.
No.
There's otagus down there. They eat the sewage.
Okay.
Interesting. We have to send a party down there when they get too big.
Interesting. Fair enough. Okay. All right. Well, we'll go and see if we can bump into Corvix then.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Sorry to take your time, sir.
Enjoy your dinner.
Yep.
I'll get some dinner soon. And be careful when you open your mouth. The information is worth a lot and can get you in trouble.
Okay.
So, should I hide this and then pull the picture back up again? Like, it's so artistic. And then I leave.
Yeah. I think we need to burn that picture.
No, it's the best picture in the world. No, it's us telling everybody that we've met some interdimensional being who is...
but that's something we can't do anymore.
No, we can't do that, but I want to keep this as a momentum of my adventure, so when I'm lying on my deathbed, or in the middle of a field after being stabbed, I can hold on to it and be like...
Just do us a favour then and keep it to yourself.
As he finishes talking, he goes, "What is wrong with you? What have you got on you? I keep trying to talk to your friends, but I'm looking at you, Lord Sugar. What have you got?"
Who's talking to me?
Andros. And one of the guards is eyeing you up as well. The other one doesn't know what's happening. It's like, you have something like, I don't know what it is. We're just drawn to you.
Oh, I thought we'd left the room. I think, okay.
This is just as you're leaving, as he's...
All right. I don't know. I've got lots of gold.
Yeah, I wouldn't declare that much.
Yeah, tell them about all your gold, Dan.
Yeah, I mean, I'm Lord Sugar. Have you not heard of me? Do you not get BBC in Blailflow?
Oh God. Doddy, you remember before when I said that Bonrail takes a step back because she was feeling really uncomfortable?
Yep.
Is she able to leave? Because she really wants to go.
Yeah, Andros is just staring pretty much at Lord Sugar with one of the guards. The other guard just doesn't know what's happening. His eyes scanning around the room, but those two people are pinned and looking at Lord Sugar.
Oh God.
You leave the room with Andros and the guard looking very confused.
I mean, that's fine. Be confused. It's no problem. Okay, bye. And I do the Homer Simpson disappearing into a hedge thing. Right, guys, we need to get out of here. I think they want my belt.
You think?
Yeah.
Oh, that belt.
Right, okay, so we've got two places to go then. We've got the Mage Tower to go by the Rhomboid, and we've got the Artie again to go see how much his magical weapons are.
Okay.
Any fun item, like weapons or armour that we can have that can help assist. So I'll let you guys choose where you want to go first.
As you get outside, you hear a female's voice. There he is. I told you, turn back. You, old man. Hi.
Yeah.
You see the young blonde lady with that massive wrench and her companion.
Sprocket. How's it going?
Hi. Come over, let's talk.
Right, guys.
How do we know
2 minutes.
Sprocket?
She was in the library.
Oh yeah.
In the library with the screwdriver.
Yeah, got it.
I think it was Sprocket and Bracket.
Yeah.
Something like that. Boom. What a memory. Yeah.
Teams of the Rescue Rangers.
How's things? How's Clockwork Mechanicus?
It's good. It's still going. How are you?
Yeah, it's good. Almost like clockwork. Yeah.
Do you hear that, Bracket? And he just shrugs he's just rolling his eyes. He's just like,
Typical Bracket, eh?
Yeah. So, right. Job for you. Keep an eye out for us.
Okay.
And she hands you a parchment, and it is a red crystal looking item.
Okay.
Oval in shape. I need one of these.
A red oval crystal.
Take it, it's yours.
Yeah, no, taking it.
Yeah, that's yours.
Okay.
We know it's on this plane of existence, we just don't know where it is. And as you and your friends are out and about, may as well get you out and about, mightn't we?
Okay. I mean, I'm quite happy to help, but what do I get from this? Do I just get a nice warm fuzzy feeling for helping out my friend?
What do you want?
I don't know. You tell me. What mechanical wonders do you have from your town that we may not have seen the likes of? Either that, or we information is always currency. So, is there anything that we might be interested to know? Because we're not really that familiar with the land of Blailflow.
What information are you trying to acquire?
Well, our good friend here and companion Draco Justice has gone a bit cuckoo. I don't know whether you know anything about that. Apparently, he's got something weird behind his eyes.
She, without battering an eyelid, she's gone from happy hyper to over hyperactive. Grabs Draco by his tunic and pulls him straight in, just looking straight into his eyes. What's wrong with him?
I mean, you tell us.
Draco's not as comfortable with this as you may think. Draco's had his face grabbed and held twice, by two people, which is two more people than he would normally appreciate happening. So there's a moment where Draco's like, he's a very calm and reserved person. Part of him is like, why are you touching my face?
Bracket at this point just sat down at the fountain and just put his head in his hands and gone, not again. What's wrong with you? What have you got in there?
Draco looks Bracket in the eye and says, take your hands off my face. And he clenches his fists on his leather straps.
Sorry, this is all very funny. This incidentally is Monorail laughing in character.
Oh, where did you meet that? Okay, done deal. She spits in her hand and puts it towards you, Lord Sugar.
Wait, have you just sold me? Did I miss something? Has Lord Sugar just sold Draco Justice to a gnome?
She's agreed to fix him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They'll give us the information of who can help us.
So you'll fix him if we get you the red gem.
Fix him. I can't fix him.
Oh.
I can kill that.
You...
And the finger's about an inch away from your eye.
Okay, Draco at this moment is like, let's all take a moment.
I don't think
take a moment.
We need anything killing. That would killing. If killing is fixing, that's fine. But if killing is not fixing, then we don't want any killing happening.
It'll be fine. She's let go of you by this point.
Would the eye remain?
She pats you on the chest, Drake, and just brushes brushes the creases out.
All I'd say is, you want us to find this red oval crystal, and you don't know where it is. You've got no clues. It could be anywhere across the entire plane of existence.
Yep.
But he needs fixing within the next couple of days, we've been told. So I'm not sure that's going to be a particularly worthwhile deal. I mean, I'm not wrong, right? this could be, weeks until we find this crystal because we've got nowhere to even start.
It could be weeks before we find out what that is.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, someone's on it in 2 days. We'll keep it in mind.
Use a persuasion to see whether you can get her to do it now.
Whoa. Draco doesn't want anyone killing anything in Draco's head at the moment. He would like a little bit more information before we let a random gnome who's busy mates with Lord Sugar kill anything.
I want to let someone who's magical / religious, someone who is involved with that sort of stuff, deal with that. Not someone. I'm saying this aside to her. This is off, off in world or whatever. So she's not. I'm not offending her, but she's a mechanic. She runs around with a spanner. I don't think she can help like she thinks. Do you know what I mean? This wasn't a physical thing. This was a magic thing.
I don't know.
Okay,
seems pretty confident.
She does, but I don't understand why.
Ask her.
Okay, all right. What do you think it is? Why do you think you can help him? Because it seems like there's something magical, not physical.
Is magical? You've seen what it is, right?
No.
Listen, old man, and she taps you on the cheek. We'll find it. Don't you worry.
What would you do? What are you thinking of doing?
Going to find it. Can't be that far. It's only going to be on 4, maybe 5. Could be 6 different planes of existence. 7, maybe.
So something is in him, but it's operating him from a different plane of existence.
Hasn't took hold yet. Has it, Podge? And she jabs Draco in the stomach.
Okay. All right, nice. So they can go. So they're saying they're going to go and find where this thing is on the other plane of existence.
Yeah.
For us.
Crystal. No, it's close. It's close by. It's in this area.
Oh, well, you didn't say that. You said it's somewhere on this plane of existence.
Oh, but details.
Okay.
You worry too much, old man.
If you want us to find it, volunteering as much information as you know from the start would be helpful. Okay,
that's not how I work.
All right, let's go. That's fine. I'm quite happy to go and find this gem. Sounds good. Okay, where are you going to be? You going to be hanging around here?
No.
Okay, how are we going to find you?
I'll find you.
Okay,
I knew that was coming.
And then she taps you in the bum and disappears and leaves you all stood round the fountain in complete shock and awe as to how this hyperactive woman has not been killed yet. And a companion.
She's my favourite.
That was brilliant.
Leaving you all shocked, jaw dropped, Draco probably insulted. We'll pick it up next week.
Wow.
Sounds good.
Incidentally, I just want to specify that whole time Bonrail would have found that hilarious. So when I was laughing, I was also laughing as Bonrail.
Fair enough. I think we'd made some good choices there, guys.
Draco's offended. Draco's offended. Doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Worries that everyone wants to climb in his head and kill him.
I think
He's got trust issues.
They don't have to go in your head. They're going to go to another plane of existence to find these things. Then they're not going to be anywhere. In my
head, there's an in Draco's head element here somewhere that I don't like. All he knows, he can only trust Frank Bunty. Bonarail, not sure about you. Lord Sugar, you've been alright so far, but I'm pretty sure you just tried to sell me to a gnome. So there are some there's trust issues. There's trust issues around things.
She's a tiny
trope, isn't it? Where someone goes to your head so you can kill bad thing that's taken over. That sounds good.
I think
when I started making NPCs, a lot were just stagnant and boring, and they were just like, this is what they are, this is what they are. And when I rolled for Sprocket and Brocket, they were polar opposites of each other. So like, I've got to put them together because they just work. And then obviously Boris is around.
Here's hoping for next week we get some answers. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. All right, thanks guys. It's been a pleasure.
Guys. Thank you very much.
See you all next time.
See you all next week.
Doodles.
Oh, sorry.
It should end.